Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another cleaning video. Today's video I am tackling our super messy living room. This space is sharing with you how real it got in the last 2 months of having the kids home, and this is the mess of the house from just one afternoon of not tidying up. But I'm going to get into this room, I'm going to wash all the sofa covers, and I'm going to vacuum, and I am going to pop stuff away, and I'm going to get it all done with you guys. So if you are after some extreme motivation today, then this is definitely the video that you should be watching. And if you are new around here, hello, my name is Michelle. I am a mum to 3 gorgeous children. I live in sunny Queensland, Australia with my husband Chris and our 3 beautiful kids. And here on my channel I do lots of cleaning and organising and decorating. So if these are the videos that you like to watch, then definitely consider subscribing to my channel and clicking that bell notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. So I'm going to stop chatting and let's get into this clean.
When I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud 9.
I love this sofa. This is the Ectorp sofa in the Loffolet beige. I am not going to be washing the armchairs today because I didn't really have time. I'm going to be doing them in my next clean, and they do need a really good clean. So I wanted them to be washed early and hung out to dry all day so the sun bleaches the white. And I'm just going to throw them in the wash with some Nappy Sand Oxy Action and some of the Method Ginger and Mango wash. I'm not going to pop fabric softener in it because I find it sometimes sets the stains in, but I am popping in a colour catcher so it can collect any of the other stains. And this morning I popped into Target for the first time in ages, and I did feel a little bit overwhelmed. I haven't really been to the shops I haven't actually been to the shops other than the supermarket, and I wanted to pick up a few things for Olivia's birthday next week. I didn't manage to find her anything for her birthday, but I did manage to find a few things for our ensuite and for a little few decorations for around the house. So that is what is in the Target bag, and now I'm just going to tidy everything up, wipe over the table before I pop the chairs up, and I'm going to give it a really good vacuum under here. I do need to come back another day and really give these dining table chairs a good wipe over. They are still looking pretty grubby, but today I'm just generally giving everything a really good vacuum. I'm moving things around, and I always find that when I'm feeling a little bit over my house that I move things around and I start liking it again. I'm not sure if anybody else is the same, but that's what I like to do, and that's what I'm doing in the living room today.
Everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud 9. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down.
And look how much dust and fluff comes out of these sisal, is it sisal or sisal rugs? I do love a rug underneath the dining table. It seems to ground the space there, but they do collect a lot of dust. But that is a lot of dust out of one rug, and that's another reason why we don't have carpet in our house, and we chose the floorboards that we chose because I have asthma, and I just find that carpet kind of keeps all the dust in. As much as I would love carpet and it would make it feel a lot more cozier, that's why we opted to do these floors. And I do get asked about these floors a lot, and they are actually industrial lino. It comes out in rolls like carpet, and they're really durable. They're great for with kids, and that's why I'm not really worried when I'm moving this furniture around either. I do still put a sheet under things today, but they don't scratch. They are really hardy, and I couldn't recommend them enough.
Gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When your cloud goes dark, when you lose your heart, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. Cause we all walk to the same beat, and from town to town feel like giving in. Had enough, had enough, had enough. No matter how it hurts, you're gonna let it bleed. No matter how you feel. When you've had enough, when the crowd gets rough, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When your cloud goes dark, when you lose your heart, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When you're looking for
And I will link my t-shirt today. It is from a gorgeous little shop from America, and they have an Instagram account. It's called Kelly Danielle. I found this shirt on Kaylin Cass's channel, and it's got little pictures for being a homebody, and she has other t-shirts as well. It is so cute, but I'll definitely link it below. And if you're in Australia, it took about 1.5 to 2 weeks to arrive, which I think is absolutely fantastic with these crazy times at the moment, especially with Australia Post. So definitely check them out. It is so cute. I love it.
gotta stand up straight.
So this is where I dump everything, like dirty clothes, I throw it to here, or anything that needs to go downstairs, I always throw it right here. Because we don't have internal stairs at the moment, I have to go out through the front door to go downstairs. So I just kind of throw everything there, and it's piled up. So that is why it is a mess, and I'm going under the lounge and collecting all the rubbish. I cannot believe how messy it gets under the lounge. Like, I clean under there quite regularly, and we have our little robo vacuum as well, but that's just life. And sometimes
It's boring, 1,000,000 demons surrounding me, picking up fight, it's toxic. You were the best.
So in the background today, I have Lisa Preto on the TV. I always like to have a cleaning playlist up whilst I'm cleaning. I feel like someone is cleaning along with me. So I just popped on Lisa's cleaning playlist today, and she has lots of cleaning videos. So it went all day. It actually went into when I started editing this video. But I always love just having someone cleaning along in the background with me, because yeah, it makes me feel like I'm not doing this all by myself.
Go ahead.
And I decided I wanted to swap the desks around. This little bureau, however you say it, I actually upcycled with linen white chalk paint from Rust-Oleum. I love that paint, and I'm just going to move it to the other side of the living room and pop the timber desk that my mum gave me over here, because I felt like it broke the timber up, because there was all too much timber with the timber dining table, and now I really love it how it is. But this pine desk is quite heavy, so I'm just going to pop it on an old sheet and slide it across the floor. It made it a lot more easier for me. But these desks I had set up, if you are just new, for the kids when they were at homeschooling. In Australia, the kids have gone back, but this little one that I'm pushing right now is always set up as a homeschool, like as a homework station for the kids to do their schoolwork. Mainly William, so I can keep an eye on him when he is doing his homework. And hello there, as I'm pushing this along. And the books are from when the kids were little. I gave a lot of books away to my nephew, but I kept some really cute keepsake books that I can store underneath for when he comes and visits, or when I have grandchildren. And I feel like I look like I'm picking my nose a lot in this video. I'm not. I just tap it because it's so dusty. So please be aware. I'm not picking my nose, but I just thought would let you know. I'm not sure if I'm drawing attention to that. And here is William's dirty little feet mark from sitting on there for weeks. I'm trying to wipe that off. I need to get something else to clean it. I might use my cleaning products. It's really good for removing marks as well, but I'm just using the Wood for Good cleaner. I love this stuff. It smells amazing, and I'm just going to rearrange it all. And as you can see the process, it takes me a while to get things right. This little sign will be going into another room soon because I have ordered a beautiful sign for in this living space from the lovely Juanita. This sign here is actually from Sue, my friend that moved back over to the UK. I'm not sure if she's still making signs, but if you're in the UK, I will link her Instagram below so you can see if she is making signs. But my other signs in my house is made from my beautiful friend Juanita at Our Rustic Roots, and I will link her below.
Somewhere deep in my mind, see the barbed wire. The place is grown all wide, 'cause I don't know if it'll be enough, or if they really care. There's a stairway down for the both of us, but let's not go there. You got me thinking, whoa, I don't know how we got here. Oh my, I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight, I'm telling you.
My wax milk container, I just heat it up first, and then I just get a bit of paper towel and wipe it out. And I can't link the wax melts that I'm using because Emma no longer makes them, but I have a whole lot of them, and this was the coconut and lime smell. It smelled absolutely amazing in here, and I love a wax melt because it really fills up the room, but it's not too overbearing. And as you can see, I'm just trialing things here in this space. I end up going with the sign. I do love this photo of my kids and my granddad, but that went back into my office, so I get to look at it all the time when I'm in there. And this is so dusty and filthy, the camera does not show. As you can see, we also don't have skirting boards or baseboards, as you call them, in here yet. We are renovating, so everything is always a slow process with us. And if you'd like to follow more of our renovation, then definitely head on over to Instagram and you'll see more of that. But this is all the cords for our modem for the internet. I hate it. When the man installed it, he put it in the most silliest spot, not in the corner. I wish he had popped it in the corner actually so I could hide it, but it does get hidden with the curtains. And here I am just popping on the next lot of the it didn't all fit, and I'm just doing the same thing and going to be hanging it out on the clothesline so it dries, and they dry super quick on the clothesline. I have never popped them in the dryer. I'm not sure if they shrink, but if you just hang them out, they do not take long to dry at all.
Oh my, I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight, I'm telling you.
So to hide the cords, I am just popping the curtain over it and popping the basket so it's not so obvious, and then I will pop some flowers and a candle just in front of the modem here so you can't see it. And yes, that's our home phone line. I would love to know if you still have a landline. We don't ever use it, but it's there just in case of emergencies. But I find that if I just hide it like this, it's not as obvious that there is a modem behind there, and it's not sticking out and looking ugly. And the bum bag is back on. My best friend called me, so I have got my phone in the bum bag. It's actually my daughter's bum bag. I think my sister gave it to her, and I've got my earphones in. I have to get AirPods because I nearly strangled myself 1,000 times today whilst I was cleaning with that cord. So that confirmed it to me. I am off to get some AirPods this week. So I am hands-free, well, cord-free, and I'm not getting tangled up with things. But I just like to put my phone in my bag because it goes around with me, obviously, to hold in the earphones. Back down to pop that last cover onto the line, and I'm leaving the other one out. It was nearly dry, but I just thought it to air dry it a little bit more to make it a lot more fresh. But as you can see, this process of cleaning this living room took a long time today. I really got in and cleaned it. The one thing that I did not do was obviously wash the white covers, but I also didn't mop the floors, only because I got round to picking the kids up, and when the kids got home, I put the cover back on, but I just didn't want to mop. We were about to sit down after dinner, and I will be doing that anyway in the next couple of days. I probably should have mopped, but I didn't feel too bad that I didn't, and I'll give it a really good mop, yeah, as I said, in the next couple of days. But that's the only thing I didn't do in here today. And again, I am just sharing with you how gross the cut rug was. And I'm just going to spray on this Novac deodorizer on the rugs. I don't do this a lot, basically when I am spring cleaning it, and just to freshen up the rug. And that rug is actually from Kmart. I will link it below. It's a great price, and it is wool, and I really, really love it for in here. And then I'm just going to tidy up this drawer. It's got it a little cluttered again, and straighten things up and give this cabinet all a good wipe over. Another thing that I didn't do is throw any of the rugs that are on the white lounge in the wash, or any of the throws on the lounge in the wash. I will do that this week as well. But I give them all a good spray with some Adairs linen spray, which arrived today whilst I was cleaning, which is fantastic. I got a few varieties of them, so I'll be sharing them in my videos, and I will link the one that I used today. But oh, it smells amazing, and with your Adair linen lovers, you get discount as well, so I could not recommend them enough. It smells absolutely divine. So to clean all the glass and the windows today, I am using the Koala Eco Glass Cleaner. It is a eucalyptus smell. It smells absolutely amazing and fresh. I love it. And then another thing, a hack that I have, is that, you know, when you have a candle and the wax, the wick actually goes in the candle and it's right down to the bottom, but you still have the wax left in it and you still have a fragrance. I pop them in the back of the cupboards without the lid on, and then so when you open up the cupboard, it smells really beautiful and fresh and in the cupboard. So that's a little hack that I use. And this is where I store the blankets if we're having a movie night. These are the blankets that the kids used to have on their beds when they were little, like as an under blanket. And they're still so soft and comfy because they're like the mink style. And because they're not the prettiest of colours, especially that green one, I will cover it up with another throw so you can't actually see them. But then when we're having a movie night, we can pull them out and cover ourselves up and keep nice and cozy. And that is the linen spray I'm using today. It's the kids' room one. I cannot remember, I haven't got it with me what the fragrance is, but I'll definitely link it below and let you know what it is. But oh, I cannot get over how good it smells. My best friend actually recommended me to go and buy the wash, and then I didn't buy the wash because I'd recently bought some Method wash, but I bought the room spray online and it arrived. So you can get your Adairs spray online.
Sometimes your turns makes me dizzy, but with you I don't need the contest. Like nobody is judging while we're dancing. We're dancing till we get lost. We're dancing till we get lost. We're dancing till we get lost. Follow you, the only thing I want to do. Through everything we step into.
And here I am just using the reusable lint remover, and as I'm just showing you here, you push it in and push it out, and then you take the base off and the excess lint is in there, but you can use it for a couple of times before you have to empty it. I do have the bigger one for my bedroom to dust over the bedding because I have ragdoll cats, so everything gets really fluffy. I saw the bigger one on Amy Darley's channel and I ordered it online. I will link it below as well. Don't pop anything in that tray on the coffee table. It is for the cats to sleep in. That's where Duke generally sleeps when we are watching TV at night if he is not snuggled up on the lounge. So that is why that basket is on there. I don't bother popping any coffee table books on my coffee table because I'm actually worried that if we have coffee, Chris spills things all the time, that he might spill them on my beautiful coffee books. So that's why I display them in the TV cabinet. But yeah, that's why that little basket's there for Dukey to sleep in. So it is getting colder here. We've had the fireplace on a couple of nights. It is coming into winter here in Australia. And this area gets really grubby because of all the firewood and like the ash. And the fire hadn't been on for a couple of days. So that's why I'm pulling out the logs and I am just shoveling out any excess ash. I'm going to pop the tin out and I pop it into the garden, obviously when it's cool so it doesn't start a fire. And I'm just giving it all a good clean out. And a trick that I learned from the Organised Mum method, excuse that bird making all that noise, is you wet the cloth and then you dab it in the ash and you wipe the glass and the ash comes off. I didn't realize I was blocking it with myself, but I will share it with you another time. But you can kind of see that it cleans it up really well. So that's all you need to clean your fireplace. But that's one thing I don't like about this fireplace, all the ash and all the dust. So I'm going to give it all a really good vacuum. The vacuum does run out of charge, so I use a dustpan and brush to dust this all up. I think I will need to pop a little dustpan back here again just so I can dust it up and pop it in the basket so it's not as messy.
I'm all alone in my hotel room. I'm getting drunk on booze from the mini bar. I wonder what you're up to. I shouldn't call you up, I know your number by heart. I see you wherever I go, and you don't even know. You are the stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door, the girl next door. The stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door. I know you're miles away from me, but still I dream of you and say your name in my sleep. Tell me, isn't that crazy? Just wanna.
So by the time I had finished cleaning the windows, it was time to get the kids from school, and when I got back from school, the covers were dry on the line and I popped them back on the lounge. I always love popping the covers back on the lounge because they smell so good from the laundry liquid and everything looks brand new again. I always worry about everyone sitting back in the living room, but we've got to live, so I do enjoy that first 5 minutes of it being back on. But as I said, I didn't get round to mopping or doing those white covers that desperately need to be done, but I will definitely be doing that in another video. And when I look back on how long it took to pop this cover back on, it took 20 minutes. It takes a while to pop it back on, but it's worth it because I can take them off and I can wash them. I probably did take it so because I was talking to the kids, but yeah, 20 minutes it took to put this cover on. And as you would have seen, the kids in the background, they were finishing off their afternoon tea and I was just giving it a wipe over as well. So that is what they were doing. And can you see Lola in the corner here scratching my lounge? That is why there is claw marks on that. She is a naughty cat, but that's why I slowed it down. She was in the very corner on the left hand side as you're looking at it, scratching my lounge. And I'm just slowing it down here to show you that I whacked myself in the face when I was popping the cover on, and it really, really hurt.
I wanna tell you that I want you by my side. The way you move your body, the way I feel inside. I wanna take you for a ride. Wanna be with you. Do you want me to? Wanna be with you. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I need. You're the one that I want. We can make it tonight. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I need. You're the one that I want. We can make it tonight. I wanna say that you are the one I need. I wanna say that you are the one who's making me breathe. I hope that you can stay here. Yeah, you can stay the night. I hope that you can stay with me. Wanna be with you. Do you want?
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this video gave you all the motivation that you needed today, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye, guys!